Good morning, YouTube. This is Raymond here with RB Catfishing. It's a beautiful February morning, unseasonably warm, which is great because I'm not freezing to death out here. So we're going to be doing some suspend drift fishing. Should the wind pick up, we might anchor down on a few spots, but hoping to find some holes, find some fish, and if that's the case, I can anchor up right on those fish. So, something new for the kayak this year. I've got the trolling motor here all dialed in. It's working great, and saves me a lot of arm work that I can focus more on the fishing and less on the paddling. But anyways, we're going to get started here using some mackerel, shad. I have sardines, and we'll see what we can catch. Stay tuned. Alright, I've been out here for a few hours. Haven't even gotten a bite yet. I don't know what it is. In other parts of this country, you can fish catfish in the wintertime and catch plenty of them, but for our particular little region here in California, it's rough. And I don't know why it's been so exceptionally rough for me out here. I mean, I've hit spots, new spots, I've hit drop-offs, I've hit warmer water, colder water, I've searched for bait, it's just very, very rough go. It seems like I've been coming out here for like maybe the last 3 or 4 times in the last couple of months, and it has just been absolutely terrible for fishing. Great day on the water, get to enjoy myself and get to know this fine little trolling motor I have on here, which saves my arms quite a bit. But in all honesty, the motor is great, and from what other people have been saying, the motor mount for these kayaks is trash, and I'm beginning to agree with it. I can't use the high speed on here. As soon as I pop it into high speed, it just wants to torque right out of the mount, spins the motor completely out of the water. Absolutely terrible, and I've got it cinched down about as tight as you can get it, and it's just too much torque at high speed to even use it. So, which is okay. I have it on low speed, and I typically do about 2.5 miles an hour, which is pretty good. I'd like to go a little faster to get around to some spots a little faster, but other than that, it gets the job done. I can't complain too much, you know. I can paddle this kayak a little over 3 miles an hour at a hard paddle, but that exhausts you really fast. At a gingerly paddle, I do about the same as this on this trolling motor on the low speed. So, you know, I'll just keep cruising here at low speed with it. You know, it's going to save the battery I have. I have a Mighty Max 35 amp hour battery, and I think with that I can get, you know, a good 4 or 5 hours out of the battery on low speed with how much amperage this draws on the low speed. But the difference between the low speed and the high speed it's insane. It's like it wants to go like 10 times faster with that much more torque. It's rough, so we'll just keep it at we'll keep it on the low speed and just use it that way. When I start to hit the bigger lake here pretty soon, before the pleasure boaters wreck it, try to get on some blue catfish before the days get too warm and got too many yahoos out on the water, you know, which is good. They have the right to be out there having fun, doing what they do, and I just have to find other spots to fish. Not a big deal. We have another lake. It's about a little over an hour away from here. It's a little bit bigger. It's not a monster lake, but it's a good sized lake with some really nice catfish. I mean, there's been some really big catfish caught out of there, so I'm hoping that before I start to get into doing these online tournaments that I can get on some space, get on some spots, find some fish, catch some bigger fish. But all in all, we just come out here. You can't catch fish unless you got bait in the water, and we try, you know. And it's given me a good opportunity to get to know this trolling motor and how well it's going to work for me. And right now it's doing what it can, you know, can't complain. So stay tuned. I'll be out here for another couple of hours, see if I can't find some fish, and at least try to catch one. I got to get that skunk off this winter month, because it's been a little hell on the water, but it's been fun. So stay tuned. Well, YouTubers, today was another skunk day. Got out here, we tried, but more importantly, trying to get this thing all tooled in. Everything works okay except for going into high speed. Making small course adjustments with it is obviously not the best thing, but that's what the paddle's for. But we're going to call it a day. This will be a little short video, just kind of going over what I've done with the kayak and the trolling motor, and we'll be out again next week and see if we can't catch some catfish. Till next time, stay tuned.